Hi friends! You know, I love living in New York, but I love visiting LA, which is what I did last week. Packed my bags in Brooklyn, boarded a plane, somehow managed to sit next to a German Shepherd on the flight. Didn't even know you could do that. And I got some editing done on my 5-hour flight. I decided to vlog about my adventures in LA. In Silver Lake, which is a neighborhood I've heard a lot about, I'm excited to explore. So let me pause right there to say that the reason I was in LA was to be a guest on Access Hollywood Live. And I'll get to that part a bit later. After watching all of my footage of the week, I realized that the only thing really worth you watching this video is to tell you how this week inspired me. And one word, friends.
This is like a cold iced barley tea.
This is Noah. You might recognize him from his YouTube show Food Feeder. He showed me this great Soon Tofu restaurant in Koreatown. Noah is a food writer, YouTuber, a great cook, and is behind the Bloodso's barbecue joints in LA. He teaches me, do it because you love it, and don't stop doing it until you stop loving it. The rest will work itself out. Plus, the restaurant he took me to was dope.
I believe people should eat more Soon Tofu. Unless they're eating too much, then they should.
Mmm, delicious. Next up, this is Erica. We went to this awesome vegan restaurant in Echo Park that I swear you wouldn't even know is vegan. Erica was a big inspiration for me to go to culinary school in Paris last year. She's a classically trained chef, but she's also so innovative with food. She's also a musician and has a band with her husband, Jules. You'll see Erica again later in the video. And then to a quick caffeine break with my buddy Brian. Brian and I met when we worked together at Now This. He is crazy talented in all things production. And all cheers to meeting up with Ian and Eric. We go way back. We were pages together at NBC nearly a decade ago. And it's so inspiring to see how we've each followed our dreams, taking different paths. They teach me, stay in touch with old friends. You might go different paths, but keep good people in your life. You know Carlo, the lovable Italian who does the All the Pizza show with Tastemade. I had never met Max before, but I've heard so many great things about him. Yet I still messed up his name. You know Carlo.
Hello.
And Alex.
Max.
Sorry for messing up your name, Max. I'm not always so good with names. The crazy thing about seeing them was that this was such a random occurrence. I was just driving along in LA. I look out my window, driving along, and who do I see? Woo! But these two guys!
Hello.
This inspires me to believe in serendipity, and I love it so much when it feels like a small world. I had a delicious Thai feast with Kong and Shannon. They're so cool and real self-starters. They moved to New York out of college with hardly a buck to their name, and now they are slaying it in LA. And now, let's get caffeinated. Coffee with Evan.
Welcome to Santa Monica.
Yes.
Boom.
Sure, the latte gave me energy, but hanging out with Evan energizes me. You know him from his channel, The Nerd Writer. Evan thinks big, and he shares his brain and big ideas with the world. What's the best thing about living in LA?
Oh.
What's the worst thing about living in LA?
The worst thing about living in LA is that people are just way too happy. I mean, Katie lives in New York. You know, the misery, the camaraderie and the misery of New York is, it feeds my soul. I need a little bit of that. People are way too happy here, and I don't really believe that they're as happy as they seem.
There is bonding in misery.
There is such great bonding in misery. New York, I miss you. New York, I love you. I want you to know that.
And I can't wait to see what else he does. I stopped by the Tastemade office to see the friendly faces there. These are some of the awesome people at the Tastemade studio. I recognize someone. Who is that? That's me. I had meetings and popped in the studio and had a virtual reality experience. You know, I almost can't go to LA without stopping by the Tastemade studio. It's kind of a problem. I told you you'd be seeing Erica again! Hello! Erica is helping Airbnb with a pilot program where people can host an experience at their home rather than having them sleep there.
My thing is gluten-free, dairy-free, whatever allergies that people have. There's a pescatarian tonight, so I made some gluten-free, dairy-free mushroom ravioli and a bunch of different courses that I won't tell Katie yet because she's gonna eat it.
And even better, our friend Marco came to dinner too. Hey, look who it is, it's Marco.
Hello.
You know him from Vagabrothers.
I'm Alex.
I'm Marco.
And we're the brothers and vagabonds behind the YouTube channel, Vagabrothers.
Great guys, always in for a fun time and super hardworking. I mean, they've made traveling around the world their job, and you don't get there without some serious work ethic. This night was inspiring for many reasons. The beautiful, delicious food that Erica made, meeting strangers with fascinating life stories, and of course, getting to talk shop with a fellow YouTuber. Now it's lunchtime with this gentleman!
Hello, friends, it's me, and here's my beautiful lunch.
Jimmy Wong is one of the most lovable, hysterical people I know.
Welcome to LA.
I'm so LA.
Oh my god, look at this tomato.
Oh my god, what a tomato.
Good job, everyone hates us.
You know him from his many projects, which have been very successful. Jimmy's a good reminder to me of just how much more there is to learn about our industry. And equally as important, how to be a good, cool person even when you're immersed in it. That afternoon, I popped a squat at an outdoor cafe and was later joined by Eric. Eric is a dog lover, like me. He's also a really talented film director. The thing that really inspires me about Eric, though, is his ideas. He has so many and they're so good, and he turns a lot of them into reality. He reminds me to let ideas flourish. Don't squash them. And we got a drink with Chris. Chris and I traveled on the other side of the world together, shooting videos for Tastemade. He is such a talented filmmaker, and he makes his passion a priority in life. And then there was the morning I went on Access Hollywood Live. It was such fun to get pampered, and I got to see Natalie Morales again. I've known her for almost a decade, way back since I worked backstage at the Today Show.
Can I say hi to my YouTube channel really quick?
Hello!
I'm with Kid and Natalie.
Hi, cute Katie, folks.
Hello.
We love cute Katie and her green glasses.
I did a bunch of other stuff that isn't as interesting to show you.
Morning. It is early.
I hit up some LA yoga studios, and I did work and walked around.
Oh, hey, Leo.
And eventually had to pack up to come back to New York, totally inspired by my friends I saw on my short trip.
Will you do me a favor and
Yeah.
keep it quirky?
Keep it quirky.
Yeah.
Katie.
Do it.
And subscribe. What do you have to lose? Come on.
Yeah, what's going on?
Great content.
Subscribe, y'all.
There's not enough great content.
Wait. There's an avocado street?
I need to live on this street. How did I not know of its existence?